Alright, so this is our next question from XAT24. You can pause the video and try it out. Alright guys, so this question is based on a small concept that for two numbers having HCF equal to H and coprime factors A and B, we can always write them as HA and HB. Also, the LCM of the two numbers is HCF into the coprime factors A and B. Alright, this is what we are going to need in this particular question. And if you want to understand this concept in detail, you can check out my course. I have explained this entire thing in detail there. Now let's read the question. The least common multiple of a number and 990 is 6930. The greatest common divisor of that number and 550 is 110. What is the sum of the digits of the least possible value of that number? Alright, the greatest common divisor of that number, there is a certain number, and 550. For these two numbers, the HCF is 110. So the two numbers can be written as 110 into A and 110 into B. Of these two, I know one number is 550. You can always write 550 as 110 into 5, right? So the other number is obviously of the form 110 into B. Okay, so let's take the other number as 110 into B as such. Further, the least common multiple of that number and 990 is 6930. So 990 and the other number 110B, the least common multiple of these two is 6930. Now we don't know anything about this B. So for time being, let's suppose the highest common factor of these two numbers is 110. So in this case, the LCM would be common factor 110 into uncommon factors. From here you have 9 and from here you have B. The LCM is 6930. I'm assuming that the number B is co-prime with 9. Okay, for time being. So I'll get 0 and 0 gone. Then 9 7 is 63, 9 7 63 and 11 7 is 77. I will get B as 7 in this case. Right? So if B is 7, then the least possible value of the number would be 110 into 7. 110 into 7 is nothing but 770, and sum of the digits here is 7 plus 7 14. So the least possible sum of the digits could be 14, a possible answer. Now the other possibility would be that B could have a common factor with 9. If that is the case, then it will be impossible to make the LCM 6930. Let's see how. Suppose B is equal to 3. So the numbers would be 990 and 110 into 3 would be 330. The highest common factor of these two numbers would be 330. So from here 3 remains and from here 1 remains. The product of H into A into B in this case would not be equal to 6930. So any other possible value of B except 7 cannot give you the LCM as 6930. Thereby the answer is option C very clearly, that is 14.